It's fun to watch the transformation, you know. Oh, hey. All 0 people watching it now. Oh, it's gonna be a party. I'm in the mood to have fun tonight, folks. So come on over here. Actually, I'm fresh off watching another live stream, so we'll see if anybody follows me on here. One of my subscribers live streams, actually. That's right. I'm subscribed to all of my subscribers as far as I know, or at least the ones that I got notified that they subscribed for. So, you know. But yes, I am. I like to think subscribe to all of my subscribers. And so, yeah, I just got finished watching one of their live streams, and it's refreshing. So, oh, cool. Nice. Anyway, I can see we got ourselves a viewer here. Hello, why don't you go introduce yourself? What's going on here? Oh, hey, Doodle Noodle. Have you never been this early? Well, we're a minute in. I think maybe last time you were. I don't know. Anyway, you know the drill, man. You gotta go, like, message your friends. Be like, hey, come on over here. Mr. Everything, man. It's on a live stream right now. It's awesome. You gotta check this out. Let's make it a party. Let's get all these people on here. I feel bad last time, you know, it was a Lava Lamp Chats video. I was just kind of, like, you know, doing my own thing, and, you know, like, but I mean, with these kind of live streams, ones that are just called the number live streams, you know, anything could happen. It's really viewer oriented, you know, so, and like I said, I mean, I privatize them if they're uneventful, so you want to make them eventful. So, yeah, no, let everybody know, you know, this is where it's at. This is where it's going down. This is the party zone. This is party central, party city right here. Your buzz. I is really liking it. Oh, this is just like, all right, look. Oh, you really like it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I was just gonna say, like, this is where I think it's really cool. I could switch cameras, by the way. But this is just where the lamp is. This is where, because otherwise, look what happens if I move even a little bit away from it. Yeah. You know, it just gets darker. Like, I was gonna do it on my bed, but like, oh, you can't see anything. You know, go over here, you can't. You know, so like, it's just the best place to go as far as lighting goes. You know, and it's the best thing. I mean, I could do it over here, I guess, but I don't know. This is just where it is, you know. Well, thanks. With the Buzz Lightyear poster, Doodle Noodle. That I think was my older brother's when he was a little kid, and you know, obviously when he grew up, he didn't want that anymore, so he gave it to me. There's a Spider-Man one right next to it too. Oh, right there. And a Spider-Man kite over there. So yeah, this whole room actually, well, the room in my old house, the one that Joshua, no comment on that, the room that the Joshua News was filmed in, the room at the house that I grew up in, was Bob the Builder themed. So far, or now, the only Bob the Builder thing I have left is this guy, Bob the Builder, Bob himself. All the other stuff got sold online, so yeah, there used to just be like Bob the Builder themed like stickers everywhere and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's anyway. Some reasons like a flat Stanley. I don't know what that is, but whatever. So yeah, make sure everybody knows where it's at. This is the live stream. You know, this is the place to be. Message all your friends, everyone you know, people that like just gave you their phone numbers when they were like drunk or something, or you know, it's just like people that you barely know, and send them a link to this live stream and be like, hey, this is the best content you're ever gonna see. This is where the party's at. It's lit. It's 100. It's fire. It's however you kids talk nowadays, you know. And just be like, you know, yeah, this where. But that and the second thing, I mean, I really am. I'm in a good mood tonight. I just, you know, I feel like having some fun. Well, I mean, maybe they're preparing themselves for daylight savings time, which starts in about 20 minutes, actually. It's going to go right from 1:59 a.m. to 3 a.m. in like every state except two or three in the United States. So maybe they're just preparing for that because if you usually get up at 2 p.m., it's going to be 3 p.m. tomorrow. So, yeah. Well, that was me. I got up at 2 p.m. today, so it's going to be 3 p.m. tomorrow at that rate. So we'll see. Maybe that's why. But oh well. Yeah, it looks like this is fine. Anyway, so Doodle Noodle, what videos do you suggest I make next? I have kind of like, writer's block for start getting. I have like creative block right now. I'm having try to just watch the live stream first, and you can go to bed. Um, but yeah, what kind of content should I make next? Like, what kind of videos? Like, what are some video ideas I could use? Because I'm kind of like I don't know. I just like during the fair, I used up a lot of my like stuff from the archive, so there's not a lot left now. So it's just kind of like I don't want to just be dependent on live streams and just have that be like all the content I make from now on. That'd be kind of boring. And before you say it, Tales from the Fifth Dimension Vicinity of Infinity podcast. In order to upload those, I need to have my laptop, which are good at impressions better that I'm the best now that I've ever been at them, but I still suck. I'm still not good at all with impressions, but I am better than a little while ago. The Joe roleplay for ASMR with Agent Earl's boss is the culmination of all of my rehearsal of trying to talk like the New York, New Jersey, like Joe Pesci kind of, like mobster accent. So that's kind of be- because my family's from Pennsylvania, so that's kind of the joke. It's like since it's Eastern Pennsylvania, it's like so close to New York and New Jersey. It's basically like the running joke of like, how Northeasterners talk. And so, sometimes like my mother and I'll like, bust into that, and let out the, hey, what's for breakfast? Oh, I'll make you some pancakes, eh? No, I want the spaghetti and it's meat. No, not that, but they do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that was the culmination of that. I don't really have many as far as like celebrities go. I'm terrible. James King, Patty King's brother, actually does some like voice acting, like borderline professionally. That's a spicy meatball. That's Italian. That has a different accent than the New York. That's a different thing. Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Whatever. But anyway, maybe I should just do that. Maybe we should just record a marathon of reacting to all the rest of the episodes of Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I should just start binge watching that. Um, but seriously though, well, what videos should I make next? That is a legitimate question. That was one of the things I was hoping I could get an answer to on here. If I started live streaming, like, oh, hey, maybe someone will be here, maybe Doodle Noodle or somebody who can give suggestions as far as what they want to see next on the channel. So, well, what should I do? Like, what kind of videos should I make? Because, like, tonight, I'm down to film anything. This is usually the time that I record stuff, and I'm just kind of drawing a blank as far as what to do. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I feel like making. So, what do you feel like you're watching, basically? That seems suitable for my kind of... Seems like a job for me. Do a video about Agent Earl's life. No ASMR, just a crap ton of it, bro. So maybe, well, I feel like if it's Agent Earl, I couldn't refrain from making it ASMR. I'd make it like ASMR Agent Earl's backstory or something like that. But a non-ASMR, that would be a lot harder, actually. I'd choose ASMR in his life. Yeah, like a vlog, like an Agent Earl vlog of like, at the average day. That could work. Maybe I think that would be better if I had like my own car and like could drive around to various locations. It'd be much more believable. That's the reason why I'm holding off on the feature-length film that I'm making. Don't worry, it's very low budget and very like it's literally a 3-person $0 production team. Um, but that'll hopefully be on YouTube one day. That's one of the reasons why that has kind of been on hiatus, because I'm going to hopefully be getting my own car either next month or the month after, and it's going on. Paulers, Agent Earl here, Agent Paulers, like Jake Paulers. Is that what they are? Whatever. Anyway, um, so I'll be getting my own car either next month or the month after, hopefully. And so, then I'll be able to like drive around to more locations and stuff like that, and record more stuff in other places. So, then I'll be able to get the rest of the stuff for the movie. And so I would kind of want to do that. If as far as a vlog goes, I would actually love to do vlogs here on my channel. The closest thing I came to a vlog on here has been my Disney live stream, which I consider a roaring success. It's a shame it had to be in pieces. I really wanted to do one of a day at the fair, but there's no Wi-Fi there. Found a car, my license plate would be ICUP. Oh, not IDCP for Intergalactic Department of Criminal Prosecution. What's the ICUP? Unless this is a typo. Well, I'm sure glad it isn't, because that, to have a typo as your license plate would be pretty embarrassing. But, assuming it is a typo, thank you. I'm very flattered. I'm honored. Why not like vinegar eel for life or something like that, like abbreviated, just the consonants or something. Well, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I would love to make vlogs, but I feel like the average day is just here at my house, and that wouldn't be very eventful to vlog about. Like, hey everybody, how's it going? Y'all don't forget to smash that like button. We gotta get to 50,000 likes. Just obliterate the thumbs up button. Anyway, I'm eating breakfast here. It's an epic breakfast. I got some leftovers from last night. I'm eating some chips and 5-month expired salsa. I'm gonna pour myself some cereal here. Whoa, epic meal time. Oh yeah, all right. I'm just gonna take the spoon here. Oh yeah, this is great. I'm so rich. I really enjoy my life. It's so much better than yours. Y'all should look up to me and aspire to be me. Oh, I'm so awesome. Everybody loves me. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take a nap now. Okay, here we go. Now, hey everybody, it's 2 hours later, and I'm watching YouTube videos here. All right, now I'm gonna go play video games. Like, that's not exciting. That's not stuff you want to. Will get the like button harder than my non-extinct. What? Why would you whatever. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I just it was coming up on I'll make like a 3 a.m. challenge. Like, okay, so it's gonna be it's in a Ouija board. Using a Ouija board at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Oh, it's Minnie Mouse, everyone. Oh, look, Minnie Mouse is calling us. Oh crap. Oh, it's haunted. It's 3 a.m. Oh, I don't know, man. But yeah, no. So vlogs, if I can like go places and have an interesting life. Now, I will warn you, over spring break, there is one place that I'm going that I think would make for a decent vlog. I'm not sure there's going to be Wi-Fi there, so I'm not sure I'd be able to live stream it. If I can, that'd be great, but don't count on it. If not, I'll just, make it like segments, like an actual vlog, like, like the Tim Tracker. He's a great handlebar mustache vlogger who does like theme parks and stuff like that. He goes to, like it's something new every day. And I love that. I live in Florida. I love theme parks, so while over spring break. So I don't want to spoil a surprise, but that may be closer to a vlog. But anyway, you could do movie reviews. Now that is something. I was debating making reviews of anything. I was gonna do like album review. I'd probably sooner do album reviews than movie reviews, and like talk about, because I'm more into music than I am to movies. So I'd mainly talk about like music stuff, like bands, songs, albums, stuff like that. And maybe some TV shows or something. About episodes, seasons, series, just basically talking about stuff like that. And then, I've ever since the channel started, that's something I've thought about. And so, I just always reach to the conclusion, like, no, I don't want to, like, it sounds kind of sad. It sounds really pathetic when I put it this way, but it's like, I don't want to have, like, too many opinions. Musical Critic way better than Nostalgia Critic. You watch Nostalgia Critic? Cool. Well, do you watch Angry Video Game Nerd then? Because that's like the same thing. Angry Video Game Nerd's like the video game version of Nostalgia Critic. He's awesome. I've seen every episode. And that and Board James, made by the same person. You should definitely check that out. The channel is Cinemassacre. Check out Cinemassacre for sure. It's everything I do is great. But anyway, yeah. Why am I encouraging you to subscribe to other people's YouTube channels? Anyway, so what was I just saying? Oh yeah, reviews. It sounds kind of pathetic when I say it like this, but I just really didn't want my opinions on many things to be, on public. Like to like I wanted my channel to be like very like safe, like free of any kind of opinions. I'm kind of like changing on that now because I'm like I just have like less anxiety and I just like care less about stuff. Like I can read any comment now and just laugh along. Just, pretty much ever since I've done the Reddit roast challenge, where like people just are like just wickedly brutal, intense, on there. Like there's no punches pulled as far as the insults on Reddit go, on the subreddit for roasting me. And so, I just get it. Just I'm like, all right, it's just laugh along or respond to their comments like, oh, good one, And so, I really don't care honestly enough to be offended by anything. Maybe you can read Reddit stories. Maybe. You're giving me all kinds of ideas now, Doodle Noodle. I feel like those would be pretty explicit because that is one of them. I'm surprised nobody's asked about this yet, but one of the agreed upon things of, my family and stuff on this channel, I'm not really allowed to curse like on this channel. So, I mean, as you probably know, if you watch like Tales from the Fifth Dimension and the Save Infinity podcast and stuff, the guests can, whatever. But, and people on the live stream, like you can if you want. But, as far as me, that's just, as for right now, as things are the way that they are, and that's fine. I don't really have a problem. That's not a big part of my day-to-day life anyway. But, so I feel like the Reddit stories would be kind of explicit, knowing Reddit users. So, finding clean Reddit stories are typically the more boring ones anyway. So I don't know, man. Yeah, so that would be interesting. Maybe I'll just do that on my own time, and like that'll just give me something to do anyway. But you can censor the language. Well, see, censoring is editing. First of all, it sounds like a 12-year-old or something. Censor the bad language. Oh, you're using the bad words. Man, come on, man. Talk like a little kid. Well, that would require editing. First of all, I don't know how to do that. Second of all, that would kind of break the vow of 100% unedited because, like, on the podcast, for example, you'd see lots of cuts. Like, they've given away, like, my location on that. Josh said a bad word. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. No, yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like if I could have censored things on this channel, I would have, but I think it's kind of good that I haven't discovered how to do that yet, because I feel like let people be themselves, man. Don't censor other people. And I don't want to, so like, yeah, I don't know, man. Well, it just sounds like a lot of work, I'd rather something to go as is. As far as reviews go, I mean, trust me, if I was allowed to curse on this channel, my videos would be so much funnier. Like, oh wait, that's not proper grammar. They would be way funnier. Yeah, that's more professional wording. They would be more funnier. I would have more subscribers, probably more comments, more likes. Like, I would just be a more popular YouTuber. Because like if you watch like Angry Video Game Nerd and stuff, like that's most of what makes it funny is the language, just like I mean I can't say any quotes, but it's funny. So like, if I was able to, Josh made a grammatical error. Now that would probably be less severe of a punishment. I'm okay if you tell her that. But anyway, um, also it's not Josh, it's Joshua. You don't leave out two of the syllables. No, it's okay. I'm chill. I don't that used to like get on my nerves actually back in the day. Is like when people would call me Josh. It's just because there were two people in particular, and I'm not gonna name drop them, but there were two people in particular a couple of years ago that just I really despised the way that they said it. It was just so annoying. So every time I heard Josh, it was just like correlated with that, and it just like set off like PTSD basically in me of like being called that. So I just said like Joshua, because it's more like I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I'm over it now. You can call me whatever blast you want. But anyway, see, yeah, my content would be so much blasted funnier. Like, I'd have all these subscribers and everything. So like, yeah, I just yeah. Nah, trust me, man. Can I call you Adam? Oh God, no. Oh, Adam. Wait, no, that's not Adam. Well, I'm not Adam, but you can. Yeah, sure. You can, Placid. You can call me Adam if you want. You can call me Dipsy from Teletubbies. I don't care. Oh, I pulled that one out of a hat. Yeah, sure. You can call me Adam. Whatever. Actually, that reminds me. There was a guy named Adam at a bar that we used to go to. Um, who would call me Joseph every time. He was very confident about it too. He's like, "Hey, Joseph," and I didn't want to, rain on his parade and say, it's Joshua," So I just went with it. So like the last 5 times we went there, that's like what he called me, like, "Hey, what can I get you to drink, Joseph?" So like, yeah, like, yeah, I want the usual, So actually thinking about making a video about the atom is really, do you have enough information? Like, is that enough for a video? Like, I feel if anyone's entitled to make a video about the encounter, it should be me. Oh, a theory video. Now I would love personally to see a theory video, like a serious or comical, I don't care, but a theory video on like any of my videos. Joshua's trip, that's some potential right there. Question mark. Video number 22. That's a very overlooked video of mine. One of my personal favorites. Um, just stuff like that. Some of the weirder stuff on my channel, just like theory videos about it, like what's going on in it, what the lore is, and stuff like that. Like any theory videos, yeah, they're welcome and encouraged. Or yeah, like seriousness on my channel, I think okay, well that's fine too. That's another thing too, is as far as what you were saying about reviews and stuff. I feel like if I made reviews, I'd want them to be comical. I'd want them to be like AVGN episodes. I want them to be like Angry Video Game Nerd or something like that, or Board James, where it's just like it's very comical, where I do it in like a skit or a sketch type fashion. But to make a clean version of that, I mean, censored maybe, but it'd just be like very juvenile. Um, but to make a clean version of that would just be so much like unused potential. Like honestly, just an uncensored go at it would be really the only way to do it, to make it like an angry video game nerd kind of thing. To just be like, this show, like I'd rather, so just go on and on about then watch an episode of this show. This is such an unbelievable, just like go on about all that. So I feel like to make a review as now would be just kind of boring, honestly. And I feel like it would go against, like, it wouldn't be very entertaining. It would just be me sitting in a show. Hello, today I'm going to share my thoughts about, the band, whatever, or the movie, the so-and-so. Okay, like, let's take movie reviews, like you said. All right, so today I'm going to be reviewing whatever the movie's title is. I saw the movie in the theater a couple weeks ago with a friend of mine, and I didn't really have many expectations for it. I didn't really think much about what it was going to be. I never heard of it. My friend just wanted to see it, and I just happened to be with him. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go see it. So we show up there, and so the movie starts, and it's kind of confusing the way it begins, but you know, it kind of you get used to it. You know, it gets into it. I think personally, as far as this movie goes, you know, it's really one of those movies where like, you know, yeah, like that would be the review, and it's like it just be so boring in my opinion. Um, you know, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. That's just the way I feel. But um, in the future, I'm thinking about making live action chess. Okay. Oh, good luck with that. Um, but yeah, so reviews, I might do that. But why don't you send me some requests as far as things you want me to review, just in case I decide to actually do that. What are some things you want me to review? You know, bands, albums, songs, movies, TV shows, uh, like anything, you know, just stuff like that. Books. I mean, I don't want to read a whole like 150-page book I've never heard of before, like just to make a 10-minute review. So, you know, whatever. But you know, if it's something I've heard of, TV shows, yeah, sure, you can, yeah, that's one of the things I listed. Just throw them at me, like whatever. If there's anything specifically you want to know my thoughts on, I'll save it for maybe a review video instead of wasting it on like a Q&A and be like, hey, so, you know, what do you think of whatever? And like I give a 30-second answer. Instead of that, we could just have that be its own video and have it be a review, you know, my thoughts on, etc., you know. Um, so yeah, anything in particular? Hello? Doodle noodle? Still there? Oh, okay. Yeah, so anything in particular? Any TV shows in particular or any like, um, you know, any TV shows, movies, books, bands, albums, songs, anything like that in particular that you want to see me review? Saturday Night Live, like the whole show, like review every single as like 45 seasons or something. Um, that was tonight, wasn't it? Crap. Yeah, I didn't. 11:30 to 1 o'clock is a pretty busy time for me nowadays. Really, like when I started this live stream's the earliest time. Nah, just a random episode. Like scroll through a random and find an episode, watch it, and then make a review about it. I feel like there's better things I could review. I actually think reviewing comedies is kind of a waste because it's like they're supposed to speak for themselves. Like reviewing things that are supposed to be like far out or like, you know, either edgy or satirical or like, you know, something like that would be better to review. It'd give me more to work with. Like, you know, oh, this movie claims to be ahead of its time. Let's see about that. Like, I especially like one of my favorite things to review would probably be things that like everybody thinks is good, but I don't like. You know, like overrated movies. Basically, it's a lot funner to bash things than it is to praise them. It's just a lot more entertaining in my opinion. That's what Angry Video Game Nerd's all about too. That's why he only reviews bad games, you know, to make fun of them. Like that's the point. Is like if I like, I mean, I don't want to only review bad stuff. And see that's the problem. Is when I get to thinking about it, I overthink it, and then I just end up just saying, nah, I better not just make reviews because you know it gets too complicated. Like, what should I review? How should I go about the reviewing process? You know, there's just a lot. There's more questions raised than answered from that. Joshua reviews the entire Richard and Mortimer fan base. Oh, I am very well versed in the series. One thing a video I was considering making way back was every episode of Rick and Morty ranked. You know, all 31 episodes, and I think I have a ranking actually to do that. Um, so if I did make a review, that would probably be one of the first, if not the first, review videos that I would make. Also, on a not really related note, the computer which may potentially host the hard drive, which may potentially host at least some of the Joshua news is in that other room. And after this live stream's over, I think I'm gonna go take a look in it and see if I can find any Joshua news. And instead of just going through all of the steps, the highly complicated steps I spoke of, on one of my last streams, um, to get it on the YouTube channel. I think if I do successfully find any, I would just record it off that screen, however crappy it is, off the monitor, because it's better than nothing, and just upload it like that. Another thing is I really want to find out how to upload audio clips, because there's yeah, I'm excited too. That's one of the reasons I'm so happy right now, is because like, oh man, because I want to watch it too. That and the story of the crazy old man. Like, I just want to see like my 7-year-old self. I was afraid of my younger self for a while. I just wanted to like forget about all of that. But now I'm ready to revisit it. I'm ready to say like, yeah, you know what? I want to see like, the like before they were famous, before the YouTube channel. Like I'm not sure if I even knew what YouTube was at 7 years old. I forget. I'm not even sure if it was like a thing. It's hard to tell, but um, but yeah, I didn't really use the internet much as a kid, contrary to popular belief. They're like, oh, you grew up in the internet generation. Yeah, I did, and kids around me used the internet, but I didn't. Not till I was like at least 10 years old, maybe 11. Um, if it's a Windows computer, you could press the Windows key and G at the same time, press record button on the button that pops up, and just press play. I'm like, huh? Oh, whatever. I would just say like, yeah, come on, let's go look at it now. But honestly, I don't know how long that would take. I can't even guarantee that it's there. That's honestly like I say it like it's a definite thing, but it's really only like a 20 to 30% chance that the hard drive's there, and then that it's the right hard drive, and then the files are still there, not corrupted, not deleted, not encrypted, not password protected, and that I can view them. There won't be an error in viewing them. They're not going to glitch. There's no kind of weird technical difficulty. Like a lot of things that have to line up in order to get it to play. And then how many of them are there? Are they on multiple flash drives with only one of them there? So I don't know. There's a lot of questions there. But maybe we can get at least some of the Joshua news on this channel. That would be that would be awesome. And a PowerPoint presentation that is coming up in I think 2 weeks for college that I've been working on for a while. Starring Cthulhu, who has absolutely nothing to do with the topic it's about. It's a very serious, it's a college PowerPoint, so it's for music class. I'm going to give that much away. It's for music class, and it's just about like pretty boring stuff, nothing too spectacular. But it has Cthulhu in it, so that makes it, that makes it awesome. And so it also features an epic battle at the end with me, Cthulhu, Vinegar Eels, death metal music playing in the background. So yeah, it gets pretty epic. But I'm also seeing if I could have one of my classmates record that during the actual presentation, and then we can upload that to YouTube afterwards. So we'll see, maybe. I'm not guaranteeing it, but in a few weeks that might happen. But yeah, just exciting stuff all around. So yeah, we'll see if we could get some stuff from younger Joshua on here for sure. I know a lot of it was on the old iPod that I used to have many, many, many years ago, but that I actually lost it one day and we never found it. So yeah, that nobody has anything. Nobody got to back that one up yet. So everything from that's just gone. Who knows where it is? But yeah, so we might get to Joshua news. I have some good news. All right, what is the good news, Doodle Noodle? I'm in the mood for some good news. I could go for some good news. Some good Joshua news. I've recently got a pet. Okay. Go on. Oh, is that it? Is that the whole news? Like, hey, I recently got a pet. That's a pet rock. Okay, now things are getting interesting, as Sasuke would say in the Ninja Info Cards YouTube poop. That weird thing he's talking to over there is a turtle. Things are getting interesting. He's about 2 weeks old, okay, all right. So he's starting to mature a little bit, he's starting to realize the way the world works, So, all right. Named him Dwayne. Oh God, no, no, why? That's like the most like 12-year-old thing to do. I don't know how old you are, but like that's some pretty like juvenile behavior right there. I mean, I get it, but it's just such, oh man. Well, is that's good news that you have? I mean, I guess so. You should have two of them, and the second one should be Johnson or something. Be like, hey, want to see my Johnson? You know, um, yeah. All right. I mean, I guess I got a little laugh from me, so I guess that's kind of good. But yeah, good luck on that, man. I don't have any pets. I used to have two pet turtles. I'm not. I think I maybe talked about this on one of my last live streams, but I used to have two pet turtles. Like they were family pets, and we let them go about 6 years ago, 6 to 7 years, like 2012. So yeah, unfortunate, I know, but just guessing he's 2 weeks because of his size. well, we'll see. Um, you should take it to the Hard Rock Cafe. Well, anyway, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, so ideas for future videos. This is supposed to be an inspirational live stream for me of like what to do next. So we've discussed reviewers. We discussed Agent Earl talking about his backstory in non-ASMR style, which would be really interesting. That'd be a lot harder than an ASMR one because with the ASMR style, you just is a lot more. It's slower paced, so there's a lot more time, for improv and stuff like that. But for just like talking in a normal voice, that would be maybe Agent Earl RMSA or something, like the Rage Earl Unhinged or something. Agent Earl After Dark. Off duty Earl, like whatever. I mean, I think Agent Earl's one of those characters where like I think he's a pretty chill, like I think he's pretty cool, like after he gets home from work, I think Earl's inner beast. Yeah, I think he just like he puts on his beats, he plays his Game Boy, and he's like, he's pretty chill. I think honestly, like, he'll probably just let you go with a written warning, like the first time, but yeah, well, that he's a pretty complicated character that I made up. So yeah, we'll see if I could sit down and think of a backstory. But that would be, in my opinion, very anticlimactic because it would be like you're supposed to like make your own theories as far as what his backstory is. I don't want to like if I just tell you like, oh, by the way, this is Agent O's backstory. It'd be like it would take away so much creativity from the viewers. Then it'd be like, oh, well, okay, well, there goes my theory. Like, that's why I don't want to make like any of my videos explained video, because then it would look for the same reason. Like it would take away that element of imagination that's supposed to be there for the viewers. You're supposed to imagine your own reasons as far as like, oh, so I think the reason why there was, like that, Joshua's trip LNS was by a closet is because, like this, or whatever, like the chair in the question mark video represents like, maybe if you didn't tell his whole backstory, just bits and pieces, like to build the suspense even more, maybe. But how long would that video be then? Like how yeah, maybe if I just give away like so all of you remember, the incident, like the incident. So like after that, obviously, nothing's been the same. But I mean, so I went back home, to my home planet. I obviously don't need to say which one, you already know. But so I went there and like, there's all the potatoes greeted me and they really, like stuff like that. Maybe. I'm not sure I could do that all improv though. That'd be a lot to make up. A few years ago, I may have been able to do that because, as you'll soon see, if you ever see the Joshua News or like the story of the crazy old man or like anything I made at that age, I was always really good at just making stuff up on the spot. Just flowing. Like I didn't stop talking. I never come up for air in Joshua News and stuff like that. Like it's just nonstop. It's like so many words per minute. It's like I'm being Eminem the whole time. It's just like fire. So only it's not very sophisticated at all. It's just very hyperactive and nonsensical and very never stops talking. Sounds like oh, well, oh, whatever. I've actually never heard your voice, Doodle Noodle. I've never seen your face either. So that those are two one-ups you have on me, is you've both heard my voice and seen my face. You're doing both right now, I believe. Anyway, so yeah, I will take that into consideration. So Agent Earl backstory, reviews, um, uh, Adam video. Actually, I want you to do that one. Definitely, I actually think you should do that. I'd be very curious to see how it turns out. Like whatever it's called. Like, what would you title that video? Like the day Joshua was Adam, or the day the Joshua, like Mr. Everything Man's true identity revealed, Mr. Everything Man exposed. And then parentheses like Adam or something. I don't know. Like, just you could make a fun title out of it and just be like, Mr. Everything Man, dot dot dot, Chuck E. Cheese, dot dot dot, Adam, exclamation point. I don't know, there's something, and I'd be curious to see what it would be, what the video would consist of. But if you do like a voiceover in it or something like, "Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about something very important. It's about, that we all know the YouTuber Mr. Everything Man. Or do you? Do you really know him? Do you really know what's going on? What if I told you he was lying about his name the whole time? What if I said he's not really Joshua? What if he's really Adam? Yes, I do have proof. He was at Chuck E. Cheese one day at 9 years old, and the Adam universe, Mr. Everything Man theory." No, definitely, yeah, you should do that. Something like that. I encourage that. So I'll save that one for you. Um, So yeah, any other ideas for videos to make soon? Like stuff you want to see next that you feel would be suitable for me to make? Oh, and our Reddit stories. Let's see. I don't even know what to type into Reddit to find stuff. Maybe just stories or something like that. But I feel like all the funny ones would be explicit. More random videos with no meaning at all. Okay, all right, I'll take that into consideration. Like, staring at a wall for 5 hours, or like, something like that. Or a video just called like, "This video has no meaning. Warning, this video is an extreme waste of time," or something like that. Okay. Random videos with no meaning at all. All right. Kind of like the blank canvas random comments. I think that was a step in the right direction as far as all that goes. Like something that I don't think any other YouTubers are doing, Uh, so, all right. Anything else? Anything else you look forward to seeing from me in, the next little bit? Hmm. 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 Oh, crap. That was me. Oh. A tutorial of some sort? What? Okay, now you have my interest. What kind of thing you want to see a tutorial of? Because that's a very interesting thing right there. Like a guitar tutorial or something. I mean, like just a tutorial. Oh, so like something nonsensical, even like how to fix the ABCs, or like because obviously, like how to water an owl, how to cultivate a vinegar eel farm. Actually, my mind's on fire now. Actually, yeah, tutorials. I should make just a channel dedicated to tutorials. ABC's mod review. Okay, well, hey, listen, Doodle Noodle, you gotta comment what you want the second attempt of fixing the ABCs to be. We're waiting on someone to comment, and since you're my most loyal follower right now, you should do that. Because we can't make another video about that till we have something else to try. But anyway, tutorials, yeah. So I should make maybe one or two serious tutorials. Actually finish them. Good. Send me a link to it. But I should make like maybe one or two serious tutorials, and then the rest just nonsensical ones. I actually did. Oh man, there exists a video that I think my sister took of me like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, um, watering, giving a demonstration of how to water a pet owl. Who the owl was played by? Oh wait, no, I was the owl. Yeah, I was the owl, and yet I was narrating it. And Patty King, who you know from the channel, I don't know why I just pointed at Buzz Lightyear. Patty King, who you also know from this channel, was watering me. He had this water bottle, and it's like, all right, so you got to do it right. And see, I'm sorry to keep changing it. Patty King, he was narrating it. It wouldn't make much sense for me to narrate it. So I was the owl, and he was narrating how to water an owl properly, and my sister was just like recording it. Um, I don't personally have that video, but maybe I could get her to maybe like send me a link to it or something so I can put it on the channel. Maybe, but just when I said that, it brought back memories of that. So that would be quite interesting to see like a modern version of that. But yeah, no, as far as tutorials go, that actually is a cool idea. I should tap into that. Patty King is Buzz Lightyear, not clickbait secret reveal. He took me. It sounds like a Tales from the Fifth Dimension thing. Like the Bigfoot is real. Like Bigfoot is real, and he took me to infinity and beyond. Sup, man? Just saw me at the fair. Nice, dude. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in to the live stream. Hope you're subscribed to my channel. What's up, man? Welcome to my live stream. 46 minutes in. How you doing, sir? The message disappeared before I could see your name tag, but I just saw, hey, I saw you at the fair. Oh, nice. Smart Alec. Yep, here's the name. Wait, still there? No? No? All right, well, I just dropped by to say saw you at the fair. Okay. No? Anyway, so yeah, yeah, no, to make tutorials, he sounds quite smart. Who? Buzz Lightyear, Patty King, smart. Oh, I don't know. I like I said, I meet a lot of new people at places like the fair because just everyone from the county pretty much goes there. So just people from school and like just stuff like that, and just people I meet on the spot even because I have a lot of social experiment off-camera tactics that I do, just like things just randomly that I'll do around campus or at places like the fair, some kind of positive social environment, or at like house parties or something, so yeah. I meet a lot of people doing that, and I almost always tell them, hey, I have my YouTube channel and subscribe, and I'll see like they subscribed, and then 5 minutes later, a notification they have unsubscribed, and they're like, yeah, all right, they just did it while I was there. Oh yeah, yeah, man, I'll totally look. I'm subscribing right now, yeah. And then as soon as I leave, yeah, I don't care about this channel. Yes, well, it's nice to see though someone actually did come through on a live stream, even if it was to just pop by for one message, but Anyway, so if I ever go back to Florida, I would love to run into you randomly. What do you mean go back to Florida? Did you used to live here, or do you mean like to vacation? Explain yourself, dude, a little. Just for a trip. Just for a Joshua trip. No, seriously though, look at my Patreon page. Look at what the $100 tier is, the level 6 tier. Option C, I believe. Yeah, look at that. That this may never lived there. Me and my family spent a while in a condo in Panama City. So is that the only place in Florida you've been, like the Panhandle? You've never been to farther south? Because where I live in the Treasure Coast section of Florida. It's in southeastern Florida. So it's like halfway between Miami and Orlando. So have you ever been like that away? Have you ever been like to Orlando at least? Or like Tampa or Jacksonville or anything like that? Just Panama City. Wow. I've actually never been to Panama City. I've never been to the Panhandle. So you got a one up on me there. If we decide to explore it, yeah, sure. If you just come to the Treasure Coast, and there's a good chance you'll run into me. I make my rounds. You'd be surprised the kind of places I get to. But yeah, so yeah, no, trust me, you'd have a completely different impression of me if you saw me in public. I almost guarantee it. And also, depending on where you meet me, if you meet me at at the college I go to, or the at like somewhere like the fair, or at like a bar or a club or a restaurant, or like a just like walking down the street or in like Publix or something. If I do see you, must promise to never tell anyone what I look or sound like. Yeah, sure. Why would I want to do that anyway? First of all. Second of all, why is that such a big deal? Whatever. You want to remain anonymous, that's fine by me. I mean, is that why you never show your face or voice on your channel or something? I mean, I actually considered at one point very early on like doing that and making that my channel, but then I'm like, hey, you know what? I'd rather be like to have that build that rapport, that connection with the viewers, like this is what I look like, this is what I sound like, this is me and this is my channel. But well, whatever, everybody got yours. Yeah, sure, of course. I wouldn't tell anyone. I mean, first of all, who do I have to tell? Second of all, I really don't care that much. So, I mean, and that's it. Not in like a dishonest way. Like, yeah, I don't care about you. No, no, not that at all. I just mean like it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm not a gossiper or anything. You'd be surprised the kind of secrets I keep uh, from my viewers and stuff. Anyway, waiting for my 10K sub voice reveal. Oh, so you are gonna do it? Okay, good. 10K, man, that's well, why don't you make it like 100? Oh, message retracted. Why don't you make it like a 100 subscriber special or something? Because believe me, I thought I was very naive when I started my channel. I figured I'd be at 10,000 subscribers in like a few weeks, and it's almost a year now, and I'm barely at 100. So things are going very slowly for me. 10,000, it might be a while. I'm sorry. Unless that's the point. I don't know. But whatever. Now, 100 is my hand reveal. That way we get to find out what skin color you are. Are you indeed Caucasian? Or always worn a glove in my video? Really? Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't seen every single one of your videos, so I can't say one way or another, but that's very interesting. Huh. Well, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, any other suggestions as far as what you want to see on this channel? Hello? Clickbait. No, that's one of the things I've vowed. Never on my channel. There, like I said, two college students, another channel, just one video of period. Or, oh, maybe the title of the video should be clickbait. Like, do not click on this video, you will be disappointed, or something like that. Yeah, maybe that'll be a good title, like, a clickbait title, and then it's just like something completely random, or better yet, nothing. Um, yeah, or just make like a completely ironic title, like the most action-packed epic video of all time in the history of the world on YouTube, or the gone wrong, times 100 x infinity or something, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. But that's mainly for my my other channel, Two College Students, which currently has no content, but I think real soon I'm gonna put some stuff back up on there because I think it's been long enough now, and I have reason to believe that the only person who was opposed to do that, that had any power over the situation, is now, I think, in jail or something. So I can do what I want with it now. Maybe you can do the fork game song. I don't know what that is, but I can. Yeah, it's the Mario theme song. I mean, I'm surprised you cut on to that actually with the question mark video. I was waiting for someone to remark about that, like, hey, he's the Mario theme song at 1:09 or whenever it is in the video, you know, like. But it's like the knife game, but with the fork again. I don't know what that is. That's not a knife. This is a knife. But yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, by the way, your song request from the SoundCloud stream or whatever, well, blast you, man. It's just a meme song. No, man, I'm not playing that. Screw you, man. Nah, yeah, you really had me going there. I thought it was an actual, like, legitimate song, which, I mean, it is, I guess, just as much as All Star or Africa or Ocean Man or, you know, whatever the next chosen meme song of the year is, or less than that. But, you know, it's like, yeah, no, man, I'm not. I mean, that would be kind of cool, I mean, why not? Maybe I will, but still, like, I had to say, I was disappointed when I looked at the song. Okay, so it's, you know, like, I'm like, oh no, is that what this is? I actually think it's so like memery aside, like, you know, okay, well, maybe, I mean, it's not, yeah, whatever, I'll look into it. I just didn't want you to think I forgot about that. But anyway, any other ideas for things on this channel? Didn't request it as a meme just because I like it. Oh, well, that's true. I'm sorry. Now you make me feel bad about it. We'll see. Well, anyway, anything else you want to see on any content you want to see soon on this channel? Well, I guess not. All right. Well, in that case, you're doing crappy drawings. Well, that's doable. I'm glad you threw the word crappy in there because that makes it realistic. Yeah, like Max Smiley. Like, I would want it to be like a role player. Oh, drawing tutorial. Bingo. That's what I should do. Drawing tutorial. How to draw 101. Maybe I should make it ASMR or something. Probably not. Just make it like, hello there. I'm Joshua. I'll be your host for drawing 101. Drawing with Joshua. Um, Okay, so today we're going to draw a circle. Sounds simple? Oh, you're surely mistaken. This process is anything but simple. Only true masters can really just fully grasp the art of what is drawing a circle. And the video's like 90% talking and just 10% drawing. So, like, you know, it's like a 20-minute tutorials at 3 a.m. You know, the scary, gone wrong. Oh, yeah, oh, my brain's on fire, dude. Yeah, I should do something like that. I should do like a mock 3 a.m. challenge. Oh, it'd be great. I just want to do like a barrage of those. Like, yeah. uh, Alright, but it would have to be exactly 3 a.m. though. Whatever. Anyway, oh, I'm gonna do some of that, man. Thanks for the ideas. All right, that's all my brain can handle. I gotta let some of this creative energy out. Anyway, we're not quite at an hour yet. You could do some parodies. I would like to do some parodies. I'd like to think I have already, but is there anything in particular you want to see a parody of? Since we're on the topic. I could do a parody of I suppose. Parody of the video game? Well, see, that would have to be explicit. Because I wouldn't like what's an angry video. I mean, if without that limitation, I'd have, like I said, I have so much like more entertaining content. I would just go all out with like reviews and stuff. A parody of angry video game, or unless that's the gimmick of it, like that it's the clean version. That could work. I mean, be painfully juvenile. Um, but maybe like this game's a poop licking fart sucking little like what. Maybe I don't know, and just make it like just really like just like 5-year-old insults and stuff like that. Maybe Possibly. I'll put that on the possibly list. Like I'll play like Guitar Hero or something and be like, oh, that's not fair. I clicked the note. Just start like throwing it on the ground. That's it. This is rigged. This game is this game's a diarrhea. Die. Also for the 3 a.m. joke video, you don't have to do it at 3 a.m. Most people don't do. Okay, that lightens it up a bit. But I just like want to show my watch and have it say 300 and be like, "Oh, you know what this means?" But I might do that. I might do that tonight, actually. Anyway, see, parody of angry video game nerd. Well, we'll see. I don't have the. See, if I had the clothes for it, I could pass as far as the look, and I do have glasses. Only crap nuggets. I just got another idea. Okay, I haven't heard crap nuggets before. You mean like McDonald's, like the menu item, the chicken McNuggets? Oh, those are some crap nuggets. Uh, but okay, what's your idea? What's your idea, Doodle Noodle? Well, make a second channel, but it's re-uploads of your videos with editing. Yeah, I was considered doing that. I would call it Mr. Everything Man Plus. Yeah, no, I would definitely do that if, and I'd be doing that right now if I had the proper editing software. My original plan was to make Mr. Everything Man just the testing grounds, like the before in Mr. Everything Man Plus is the after, like Tales from the Fifth Dimension, for example, so bland, but then you go to Mr. Everything Man Plus and it's like trippy, like backgrounds and wacky filters and voice modulations and like zoom ins and stuff like that, and like yeah, I would totally do that. I could do the editing if you please do. What you can do, you can do the work, make an edit, make like an edited version of it, and then send and then email me. Like you probably know my email address. Just like watch enough of my videos and read enough of the descriptions of my videos till you see one where I paste my email address, and just email me a link to the new and improved video, and I can actually pay you. I don't have much money, but I can pay you in other stuff. I could pay you in like non-perishable food, or like just like weird stuff in like my garage or something, or like like something from my room or whatever. Like because I'd feel bad like having you do all that for free. So I could like you can give me a mailing address and I can just like physically send you stuff. All right, well, that'd be even better for me. You don't have to pay. But no, seriously, if you could like just email me, like email me the good. If you want to just like email me the link to a like an edited version of my videos, like seriously edited, because I mean like on your channel's comedy, so you can make like YouTube poops and stuff of my work and my parodies and stuff like that on your channel. That's fine. But as far as like stuff you do for me, if you can do like serious things, like stuff to just like enhance the experience and not just like make it wacky and crazy and all that, like that's fun, that's fine, that's fun too. But like if it's more the focus on just making it more like professional, like more watchable, more appealing to the short attention spans of modern audiences, more like just more appealing to the demographic, just less boring, like you could just tell me the videos you want edited and I'll do. All right, well, just get anything you want, really. I mean, just like pick a video and then just, I mean, I'll tell you what, just email me something. Just send me a link to something in an email and I'll click on it and be like, huh, what's this? And then, I'll just be like, oh, this must be one of one of my videos edited by, and if I like it, then I'll upload it to my channel and obviously give you credit for it. But or it's on channels. I still haven't figured that out, but I'll figure something out, And so just do that. I'll let you pick them actually, because I'm kind of overwhelmed in the order. I mean, there are certain things I think should be left alone, like Joshua's trip and the question mark series and video number 20. You could also tell me what editing you want to. Oh, see, you're just overwhelming me now. The possibilities are endless here. I feel like we should be in email communication. You should be in touch. I mean, I could just say my email address. The email address is yourthoughtsalwaysmatter@gmail.com. So if you want to just, it's very easy to remember. It's all one word. It's all lowercase. Yourthoughtsalwaysmatter@gmail.com. If you just email me from there, we can take this on the one-on-one level and we can go over, okay, so here's what I want, and do all that behind the scenes. I think that'd be pretty cool if we have a behind the scenes partnership and stuff with our channels. So yeah, go ahead and you can send me an email whenever, and we'll get to talking more about that. Um, cool. As one of my professors used to say, cool. Just one of the lines. You show up, you do the work, you pass. Shout outs to Dr. I probably wouldn't want me saying his name on here, but you know who you are if you're watching. Anyway, so yeah, wow, it's been an hour and 8 minutes already. I feel like we just got started. I mean, technically it's been more than that because it was like 1:30 when I started this, and now it's like 3:43 a.m. Because the clocks went forward an hour. So my mind's exploding right now. I need to make some stuff. I also did some lava lamp chat. Or send it here. Send me links and emails. Yes, please. No, really, just say yourthoughtsalwaysmatter@gmail.com. Just like start sending me stuff, and we'll be in communication from there. That way it can be like off the public records, so that nobody else who watches this later will see, the private messages and everything. And we can get some stuff done one-on-one. So yeah, definitely you should email me, and yourthoughtsalwaysmatter@gmail.com. And yeah, and we'll take it from there. But anyway, as far as the live stream, it's time to start wrapping up here. Yeah, come on, cool. And upstate New York accent. Anyway, so yeah, as far as the live stream goes, what do you want for the finale? Like the last like few minutes of this live stream, because I want to end with something cool, like either a stunt or a I mean, it could be a Q&A, I guess, but I mean, it's kind of been exhausted recently. I mean, it could, but we could do something else. I'd rather not spin on a chair. Oh God, is there a chair? Jeez. Well, see, I want to record more stuff tonight. Last time I did that, I had to just like go to bed afterwards because I was really dizzy. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there is a chair. It's the same blasted chair. Oh, never mind that. You don't have to be so nice. Well, is there anything else you'd want to see me do on here? Nothing too loud because there's people sleeping on both sides of me right now. On both sides of these walls. Sorry, that sounded really weird. Both on the other sides of both of these walls. As you can see, there's not literally. Have a conversation with Bob the Builder. Okay, of what sort? Well, I'm gonna get him right now. But what? Any suggestions? Let me just put my improv skills to work here. Play them. Let's see. Some anime fan fiction or something. All right. We're not doing that. But say, Bob Builder, huh? I hear you're pretty good at building things, huh? What do you say we build ourselves a baby? No, okay, no, that's it. That's it. A line has been crossed here that can never be uncrossed. No, all right. That's a joke. Anyway, hey, Bob, buddy, old pal. How you doing there? What's going on? Why are you mad at me? Well, I did no such thing. Ow! Oh, shit. Ow. Ow. Come on, why are you decking me? Hey, this camera, I'm recording this. Yeah, that's right, Bob. Look, we're being recorded, so be nice. No, Bob, come on, man. Why are you... Don't be like that. Hey. No, it's just Doodle Noodle on here. Doodle Noodle's cool. Hey, back up. Why must it always resort to violence with you? Oh, you spent all your life building and now you just want to destroy. Oh, that's a valid point, I guess. So what are you saying? You're retired? Oh. Alright. Well, I honestly don't know what to say here. You got anything to say, Bob? Oh, why? No self-harm, Bob. No, it's okay. Here, let me just... Here, it's time for medicine, Bob. It's time for medicine. Here, medicine. All right, well, that... Oh. Okay, and with that, I will... it's the internet's going out anyway, so... Alright, well, thanks for tuning in, Doodle Noodle. You're really the only one who came in here other than the smart Alec who said one thing and left, so I'm not really counting him. Sorry. But, anyway, thanks for your ideas. I'll take them into consideration right now. I may even record some of them right now. Good, I had fun too. I'll look about the Joshua's Trip thing, or the Joshua News thing, see if I could get those on there. I will maybe record a 3 a.m. challenge. Probably he's taking his medicine right now. He's got PTSD from the one time he got trapped underneath a building. It's very traumatizing. There was an earthquake. Anyway, so you only see the happy side of Bob on camera, but anyway, on the show and stuff. But anyway, so I'll look for Joshua News, see if there's anything I could do about that. I'll try to maybe record a 3 a.m. mock challenge or something like that. Some tutorials, some completely like BS, like fabricated. It's like a drawing tutorial or something that's 90% taught. It's like 20 minutes long, and all that happens is like 1 minute worth of drawing, and it's like a circle or something ridiculously simple. Um, but yeah, no, we'll see. Don't talk to Bob the Builder at 3 a.m. Yes. Oh man. See, I used to have an Ouija board that would have been perfect. I mean, I probably honestly like for Halloween, I probably would have made an Ouija board video or something. But it actually that's a story in itself. But it mysteriously disappeared one day, and I've never seen it since. So, but that's a whole story for another time. Anyway, I've been holding in a pee this whole time. I really need to do that now. And then I'll record some more videos and then go to sleep. Luigi board, yes. All right. Never put Luigi on an Ouija board at 3 a.m. Never play with Luigi at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. Please subscribe to. We'll see. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. And see you next time. Or you'll see me, rather.